What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Kavi here. So we're diving into another one from Dr. G. This one has Delta Goodrem in it, as well as it is a performance of Bayini from The Voice Australia Season 2. Very excited to hear another one from both of these artists. They have both impressed me. Dr. G with the last one we did, and Delta with the few that we have done by her as well. I'm stoked to see what they sound like together. This was requested by Mandy Atkinson. Thank you for your request. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. This one is going to be in Dr. G's native language. So, I am interested to see the way that we implement Delta into this song, if we're going to have some translation of the lyrics for her sections and that sort of thing, because I can't find any English lyrics for this song. I haven't been able to find the translation for them at all. So we're just going to dive into this and see what they do with it. I think Delta might take some of her sections in English, and then we might split that into the native language as well and combine the two, much like we did with the last one for Dr. G. So we will find out. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for building a community with me here where we can spread some positive vibes and be here for each other. If you're going through anything, come hang out with us in the live chats and cheer yourself up a bit. If you are comfortable with it, leave it down in the comments. We can provide some advice for you. Whatever it is that you're going through in your life, we can point you in the right direction to start improving on things and point you in the right direction to get the professional help that there is available as well whenever we were going through those things in life. I know how tough it is to deal with mental health and to deal with addictions. Is something that's been an issue for me in my life, and it took a lot of work to get to a point where I could really manage that stuff for myself, and I'm glad to be here helping you guys, and having you guys here helps me a lot as well. You guys have provided a lot of advice for me that I think I otherwise probably would not have received, and so much of it has been very beneficial to my own mental health and my own addiction problems that I have dealt with in my life. So I appreciate you guys so much. We're going to get into this one. Vakasa Kavi, a reaction video a day or three. Keep the doctor away, except for Dr. G. Fuck those apples. This is Delta and Dr. G. Bayini, live, The Voice Australia. So peaceful. I love his voice, man. Not to interrupt his beautiful voice, that's what I wanted to stop and say, is that his voice is so beautiful. I love it. It's so peaceful and soothing, and I think it's amazing that he took something that is rarely spoken, an indigenous language, specifically to Northern Australia, is what it says here in the description. Took that native language and created music with it, and it's a rarity to see something like that. It's so special. Even the style of playing guitar, like the way he plays guitar and had learned to play guitar, right? Man, everything about it is unique and special. It's such a one-time thing, right? That's a rare person right there. Dr. G, one of the rarest humans that ever lived, right? That is so beautiful, man. I love it. Oh, wow. I love that.
It's all about life.
Aww.
Love for the land.
It's all about life and love for the land. Is that what? Oh my goodness. Oh, Delta. Her voice is so beautiful. She looks lovely in this performance. I love that dress. It's very pretty. Delta is a wonderful person. I love her vibe. She always cheers me up whenever we have her on the channel, those few we've done. She has a killer voice, absolutely beautiful. To come in here and do this with Dr. G is such an amazing thing. It's like it's something that you wouldn't necessarily expect, but I'm so glad that it's has happened in the world, right? It's a very, very rare moment and special moment in music. Someone like Delta getting together with an artist like Dr. G to form this unity, and she's gonna sing her part in English with the soothing voice as well. Such a beautiful performance right here thus far. I love it.
Love for the land, looking out to the bay, sweet Jajambe, waking up to the sound of the jungle fire.
Man.
It is paradise. It's where we belong.
She's killing it, man. She's so bright. Like her smile will light up a whole universe. I swear. Just the vibe, man. I love it. You can tell that she's so happy to be up there doing that with him right now. It's one of the awesomest things, man. Such a awesome, unique performance right here. I am so glad that Mandy requested this. Mandy, thank you for bringing this song up in the last Dr. G reaction. I am blown away by this. The way she's ascending her voice, and this is a song about the homeland being paradise, describing all of the beauties inside of it. I love it, man. This is such a positive vibe right here. The wholesomeness inside of here, the unity of it. And Delta, like I said, her voice sounds amazing. Always a beautiful voice, and the ascension of pushing more power behind it, and that paradise part adds so much emotion and so much essence to it. I love this.
It is paradise. It's where we belong. North wind coming in my way. Jomula Natina.
The harmony. She's speaking the native language. That's so awesome. Oh my god. What a human Delta is. Like, it takes a special person to go out there and do something like this right here. Leave it to Delta, man, for real. Dr. G and her voice match each other so well. They have a similar tone, actually. It's a very, very fitting choice of two artists to do this together. You wouldn't expect it, right? Like I said, it's rare. This is an unexpected kind of performance and collab, but man, the essence of it is one of the most special things that I have ever heard. The way their voices complement each other, and now for her to jump in and also start speaking the native language with him, it is so unifying. It is so beautiful. This is one of the best performances, man. Essence wise, like importance wise, the importance of this right here, like I said, the unity behind it, it's such a beautiful thing to see that on a stage with two artists, and it really shows her appreciation of all of that, right? And I respect the hell out of that. Delta is a good person. Delta's a really great person. Look at the admiration. That is pure admiration. so good. It's so emotional. Delta has that voice, and to mix it with his, when he also has that kind of voice, when you hear two of those at the same time, just complementing each other on different levels. She took a belt while he took the melody, and she's belting and then drops it into this beautiful dive bomb falsetto. God, the talent. There's so much talent on that stage right there, and so much unity. What a blessing of a performance this is. Mandy, like I said, thank you so much for this one. I'm really, really enjoying this a lot. One of the most beautiful things that we've had on the channel ever. Ever. Hands down, this is one of the most beautiful things we've ever had. Okay, so I was wondering, it is Bayini. I was wondering about that. I wasn't sure if it was Bay or Bay. I wasn't sure which pronunciation, so it's Bayini. Okay, now I know. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gurrumul.
It's so amazing, man. I love both of them. Like I said, we're definitely going to jump into some more Dr. G after this one as well. We need some more Delta on here, too. It's been a little minute since we did some Delta. I miss Delta. Delta's amazing. You guys know I really love the few that we've done by her. She always gets me super emotional and makes me consider things in life, and she has this amazing vibration to her, right? I love the positivity, the way her smile is contagious, and just like I said, it can light up a universe essentially. She really is a bright light. And I can understand why Dr. G wanted her to do that with him. It's a perfect complement of voices together, and it's just the essence of it was perfect with those two together. I really, really love that a whole lot. What a performance this was. And like I said, we need more Dr. G recommendations and we need more Delta recommendations. I want to get into some more of them for you guys on here as well. What a performance, man. The judges even. How sweet, man. So sweet. Alright, that's the end. That's beautiful, man. Kudos to Delta for doing that, and kudos to Dr. G for selecting Delta to do that with him. I imagine there were a lot of options that were gone through, especially for such an important performance as this on a big stage like The Voice, right? I'm sure that there were quite a few names that were probably thrown around for something like this, and Delta was the perfect selection. Going through the list of artists that I could think of, Delta was perfect for this song. The way she attacked it, she fit the mold of his vibe, but then added her own power to it, her own emotion to it. You can tell that the song actually means something to her as well. You can hear that feeling inside of her, and the smile she has, the way she looks over at him with admiration during that ending section. You can really see the heart shining inside of both of them in this performance towards each other, towards the crowd, and towards the topic of the song as well. You can tell this very much so meant a lot to both of them, and I'm so glad they got to do it together. What a beautiful performance, man. Like I said, this is one of the most beautiful ones we've had on the channel thus far. I really loved this. Thank you again for this request, Mandy. The original video will be in the description as always. Subscribe to Delta and Dr. G. Support the artists we have on the channel. Unfortunately, Dr. G is no longer with us, and that is very sad, man. It's always sad whenever we have amazing artists like this that are no longer with us, but we can still spread their positivity and their message into the world. This is a song about the land being paradise, the land being where they belong, and I love that message. It's a beautiful message about the homeland, and like I said, the admiration on that stage and the heart on that stage is a thing of beauty. I really, really appreciate this a whole lot. So we're gonna get out of here. I'm Vakasa Kabi. A reaction video a day or 3. Keep the doctor away, except Dr. G. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me, comment those suggestions, subscribe up this way, bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Have a beautiful one. Thank you for everything. Peace.